Hey, can you guys hear me?
Okay, guys, so it's a really nice pleasure to get you back while here. We're gonna get opportunity to say things about the topic that we are discussing. It's going to be about the same topic, time management. But now we're gonna go with the question number five. We're gonna get 10 people, 10 comments. Try, guys, to be a little shorter than 2 minutes. It's gonna be 2 minutes, but not go too long. So my name is Mr. Michael, Teacher Michael. I am a TEFL and TESOL certified English teacher, and I've been teaching English for many years, especially teaching English online. I've been doing that for some 5 years. We get opportunity like to help people to learn and to improve the English from different part of the world. So now let's go, please, people. We're gonna go with the question number five. The question number five says, "What is the impact of good time management on someone's personal and professional life?" We're gonna start with you. It's going to be
So yeah, I think good time management is the base. Everything that we are going to accomplish in our lives, the way that we manage our time is going to depend. It's like a foundation. Knowing how to manage our time is a foundation to a good future. For example, there are so many example, not good example. There are so many example when we when we see through the bottom of that we can see the but in the bottom the fact that people don't know how to manage their time cause a lot of trouble. For example, in a family, I'm going to use example of family. Yes, I am kind of person who like to uh, talk about family because I'm very concerned when children, when kids are living in a toxic family. I feel bad for them. I feel sad. So, for example, a kid who doesn't like to listen to her mom when they say, that is time, bedtime. You should go to bed. We have to go to sleep because somehow it's another day, and that the kid just staying at phone and doesn't like to go to bed at time. So what's gonna happen somehow? Going to school, tired to do homework, too tired to spend time with, to have good relationship with companion at class. When got home, too tired to have a proper conversation with his parent. What's going to happen? That kids get upset even though they're not in teen age. They're going to upset, and that's why bad relationships start. So for that reason, when we teach our children from the I'm sorry, from the age like when they are very, very little, when we teach them the importance and the advantage, when we know how to manage our time, it's going to be a really good thing. So the same thing happen as well in our personal life. When we don't know how to manage our time, we don't know either how to have good relationship with people. So we are going to suffer. And in our professional life as well, for example, the same kid would go to school and too tired to do house to do class tasks, too tired to have good relationship with his teacher. What's going to happen? Instead of eh, instead of having a good grade, going to have very small grade, as it's too tired, not going to be concentrate in what is going to happen in this classroom. It's going to be too tired, bored all the time. So the same things happen to us as well as growing up. If we don't know how to manage our time, we're going to work. Instead of working, we're going to spend our time in the phone watching some TikTok, some reels. So instead of having a time into our work, we are going to delay, and what not going to be helpful for the way that we're going. For example, if I go to work this morning, I have my time. I start working at the proper time, so I'm going to have more time to take a break, and I can only do some hobbies in my break time. I can also learn new things, and that's going to help me in my growth, in my professional growth. I'm going to have more time so I can teach myself in a proper way. So for that reason, I think the good time management can reduce the stress that we are carrying. It can help you to succeed in both in personal or professional life. So the good time management, we should learn about it in a very, very later age. Thank you so very much, Shamaka. That was my thought about the question number 5.
I really thank you and I really congratulate you and I really love your answer, love your hard work as well. Because Miss Neftali, she's a really young lady, even though she talks like a really big adult, but she's a kind of young. And she's my testimony as well. Because processus pour Miss Neftali apprendre anglais, li te zim la fe un miracle, li fel, parce que dans 5 mois. Dans 5 mois, li apprend anglais et là, la travaille en tant qu'interprète médical. It's beautiful. Gen moun ki fait 5 ans, à peu près en anglais, ou pas atteindre l'objectif ça. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. Et puis, si li capable gen, si nous ka gen même ADN avec, bon, c'est un bon bagay. Now, I'm gonna go with another person. She's the giant right here, Miss Stacey. Miss Stacey, she's the pioneer right here. You get the microphone, our lady. Just take your time and spread your words, please, about the question.
Thank you, Mr. Michael, and good evening, everyone. I'm so happy and excited to be right here among you, and Somewhat Language First Youth Club, is the right place, to learn, and at the same time to entertaining yourself while you are, with your brain, you want to add something in your brain, and right here, if you are here, it's not wasting time. The way you use your time wisely, because you're gonna learn something new every time you pop up in the club. And I really appreciate the comment. I already heard about the other guy. I was here in the background. I was doing something. This is why I couldn't participate. And yesterday I was there too for the first question you really examined. But at number 5, my answer is what is the impact of time management on someone's personal and professional life? And Mr. Necessary, I really like the example she took to explain what the impact can get in somebody's life, personal and professional life. And it can, when you know how to manage your time, you're gonna have improvement, both personal and professional. When you have improvement, that means things gonna be increasing. Your productivity, your efficiency, people are gonna see it. It's not something we're gonna be on the table. It's something gonna be people gonna see clearly. And at work, sometimes when you efficient in your work, sometimes you see people always count on you. You say, you want your work done right now? Oh, go to Miss Neftali or go to Miss Stacey, because these people is top notch. It's because your way you manage your time, your way you take your work like seriously, people believe you. That means when you know how to manage your time and professional life, you get better reputation. People know you for who you are and what you do. This is what one important thing I want to accentuate in this comment. And secondly, you get career advancement. That's gonna lead you to promotion. You can be at the bottom in the company when you get there, but in a short period of time, you're gonna have promotion because people know you for people you know how to do the work in a short period of time. This is what time management can do. It can get you where you want, and you're gonna deserve it because you work for that. And thirdly, I think it's gonna help you to enhance decision making. You're gonna not say, okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. No, when you have time management, you get consideration and leading to be better decision. I want to do this because of time management. You always give yourself a deadline in professional life. I want to finish those work by the end of the week. And you're gonna do whatever you want. You're gonna planning, prioritizing to get the work done. This is what time management can do in your professional life. And personal life, I can say, like Mr. Tari already said, it's reduce stress and anxiety. Because sometimes you can see the person stay on telephone and watching TikTok, do everything else not important, and at the end of the day, you say, "Oh, you already 5 o'clock. I didn't do anything for the day." Because you don't manage your time well, you're gonna always be stressful. The person stay on the phone, he didn't do anything at the house. The time is ticking to go take the kid at school. He's washing out. You should commit yourself to say, okay, at 12, I have to leave the house at 11:30. When you manage your time well, if you have a car, you'll not be washing on the street. That can lead to accidents. because you know how to do it. Time management can help you in so many ways. Another thing I can say, it increases confidence too. When you manage your time well, you can accomplish goals, and you can feel your self-esteem is boosted because I say somebody say, okay, I'm counting you, I give you this thing to do in my life. I say, okay, I know I'm gonna have time, even though I have so many things to do during the day, but by 4 o'clock I'm gonna be there. Because of time management, you're gonna do all the things you have to do at home and be there on time. Time management have power. It can lead you where you didn't know you can be, and that's give you more energy too. You're not being too rushed or overwhelmed because of time management. You say, okay, the day have 24 hours. I'm gonna go back to bed at that time. I'm gonna wake up at that time. I'm gonna read at that time. I'm gonna do chores at that time. I'm gonna go to work at that time. I'm gonna be home at that time. Even though you have an incident, because you respect the time you fix at the beginning, or maybe at night you plan your day for tomorrow. Now in the morning you say, oh, what I'm gonna do? No, it's not like that. Time management can help you, be balanced, even in the same as your personal life and your professional life. This is why right here and common language courses, we know how to do things, and we encourage people, to do that. And when the time we always say that we always encouraging our people, who students who learning with us. The better you do, if you do it early in the morning, you achieve one of goal. You're gonna say avoid to do procrastination. People who have time management avoid procrastination. I say, okay, I'm gonna do the practice at night, but you go to sleep. Maybe you're on the phone and you oversleep. You didn't do it. But better in the morning, it's better. If you fix prioritize all the tasks you need, the group A and your tasks in the morning, you prioritize them and you do them in the morning, you're gonna be satisfied. This is what time management can do. Satisfied at the end of the day. Satisfied at the end of the week. Is satisfied at the end of the year. This is what time management can do. That's my answer. Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna say anything. So as I said at the beginning, Miss Steffi, c'est lui-même qui capable de dire que c'est pionnier dans l'idée ouais, bah étudiant au bon exemple, la façon pour faire progrès. Et en anglais seulement, non? Parle anglais, c'est une mais comme ça pour dire son l'autre bagaille. I really love her. I really love you, my beautiful one. You've been doing a great job. So proud of you. So now let's go with another brother. You, Mr. Cherry, from another part of Haiti. You're our dear brother as well from another mother. And we're kind of like connecting with English as well. You get the microphone, brother, my dear brother, Mr. Cherry. Just open it and try to say things, please, about the topic we are discussing.
I say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Could you please appear? Okay, thanks. So this is a very good subject tonight, and what is the impact of good time management of someone's personal and professional lives? And at first, I'm gonna start with personal life. On personal life, when you get a good time management and you get less stress. When I say less stress, I mean you know what to do and when you have to do it, and you get more time for yourself. I mean you get time for family, for friends, and you get time to take a rest and during your leisure, and you get a best balanced your private life. Your private life is obligatory, and you get self-confidence. You respect your engagement. And about the professional life, when you get a good time management, you get a best productivity. You accomplish in less time everything, and you get less delay and procrastination, and after you get a good reputation, you get reliability professionalism, and dignified of confidence. And after the last, you get opportunity. You have time to do any what you want, to learn, to evolve, and to create everything you want in your career. And in the conclusion, a good time management provide time um better for you. You get a calm life, a balanced life, you get an efficient life, and whatever at the work or at home, you get a good, I can say, a good life. So thanks for listening to me tonight, and I hope that you enjoyed.
Okay, so now we're gonna go with a different person. It's another brother or student, our student from Haiti, Delma, Mr. Stanley. You get the mic, take your time, and spread your words about like the question. Number 5, please. You get the microphone. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you, my dear teacher Michael. I'm greeting you once again, and you as well, the other guy. First of all, I do want to congratulate Miss Tiffy because she said almost everything about that topic. Me, I just want with you, I just want to share my personal, experience, for that topic. And the fact that every night, I take time just to plan my day, it really helped me, when I wake up in the next day, to know what I will do, to know how I will, tackle my issue. It really helped me, to be a better decision maker because, guys, you can wake up in the morning, the fact that you haven't planned your day the day before, and then you just wake up by thinking about the thing that you will do, and time goes by, you spend all day long without doing anything. You just scratch and sniff. The fact that me, I just plan my day on paper, already know the thing that I will do the next day, that will help me to save this time just to tackle the issue. And as well, it will help me to increase my productivity because as I told you, I try to practice the ABCD method, and as well I try to identify why I, plan my day, all of the things that can really help me, to change my life. I got them on paper. First thing in the morning, I just tackle those things, and then I accomplish things, in a fewer time. And the other thing as well, it really helped me, to improve my work quality as my dear Miss Steffi, outlined, because I focus on only one task. And then that task really lead me, to better result because while you spend your time wisely, that means you will not be, multitasking. That means you will not try, to cut corners things. That means you will not try, to do different things at the same time. It means you just focus on only one task, and then that task you stick to it until it's completely done. And the other thing as well, after doing all the thing that I got in my list, after going through all the list, all the item in my agenda, I got more free time. Sometimes I just shocked because the fact that I just planned my day, I feel, oh, I just achieve all of those things in few hours. I never thought that it would be possible. But the fact that I just planned my day, I already know all the things that I need to do in a day, and then I just go straight to it and try, to really concentrate on that thing. And the other thing as well, I feel so confident after, tackle all my issue. Because guys, one of the way, to feel confident, it's like you got a purpose. You got an objective that you want to accomplish in life. One of my objectives is to speak English fluently. And then once I wake up in the morning and then I just read something in English after doing that thing, I know that maybe at the middle of the day I need to practice for 1 hour. After doing all of those things, I feel pretty happy. My self confidence just increased because I just did one thing that can really help me, or that put me a bit closer to what realize my goal. I think it's all, and thank you, my dear teacher Michael.
Yeah, so thank you, and thank you very much, our dear brother, friend, and our bird as well. You did a really good job. I really appreciate, and I really thank you, and a really big shout out to all of the other folks who are listening from Haiti, especially Delma, the neighborhood of our dear brother, Mr. Stanley. So now we're gonna go with our dear brother, Mr. John Delki Austin. You get the microphone, dear one. From Command Language Courses as well. You get the mic, just open it and try to spread your words, please, my dear brother. Let's go really quick.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving me this opportunity to be with you tonight. with you at this beautiful event, Common Language Crisis. It is a great place, a wonderful place where people not only can speak English, learn on a foreign language, but get the wisdom. We become insightful. Guys, I'm listening from Dominican Republic. I'm a student at Common Language Crisis. I'm overjoyed to be there tonight, and I paid attention with Mrs. Neftali, Mrs. Stacey, and Mr. Stanley. You know, even though you said almost everything, but I wanna just add something about what is the impact of good time management on someone's personal and professional life. Um, the impact is amazing. It's wonderful, guys. One thing, I want you practice what you preach. I want you practice what you preach. It's easy. It's effortless, to say, I want to manage my time to do this, to do that. But in the real life, you don't practice it. But when you preach what you acting, you preach it, you acting, and that leads you, to a great result. That management help you, to be on the successful path, pave your success path in life with self-discipline. Because time management help you when you wake up in the morning, you try to hit biggest frog, the ugliest frog and the biggest frog. You try to concentrate you on more valuable tasks. And when you look at closer to successful people, they use the rule, the 20-80%. When you really concentrate you on 20% of your tasks, you did it really, you do it really well, and that bring result, a good result. That bring 80% of the result, and that's why every successful people on the world, they know how to manage their time. That's why the American people say time is money. Time is money. They always play the day. They always schedule the day. Look at, if for example the person in the list, he doesn't play to receive a call, even though you call him, you will not find him on the phone. Calls, they don't have you will call in this list. That's why I really encourage you people not to preach because it's effortless to say the words, but create acting and do it every single day. Because every single day you need to do something, even smaller, that can lead you closer to your goal, to challenge to challenge the person you were yesterday and become the best version you project you really want in life. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
So thank you. Thank you, and thank you a million. I was like thinking about Mr. Martin Luther King, Mr. Obama, because the poses that you use in your speech, I really love it. I really appreciate it, brother, because as we said, it's not only English right here, but we know how to do things, and also the words, the vocabulary that you use to describe your thought as well. I really appreciate it, and I really thank you, my dear one. Congratulations. Okay, so now we're gonna go. We're gonna go with a different brother. It's going to be Mr. iPhone. I'm sorry, write your name. That can really help. But try to say, open the microphone, say your name, and try to talk, please, brother.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mario. I'm. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Really well, my dear brother. We're so happy to get you out here.
Okay. I'm being grateful to being a part of this. I can say that. Damn. To be a part in this Zoom. So I'm being grateful. Teacher Michael, thank you for giving me the mic. So I being said, for the managing time, for me, there's no time. Because even Justin Bieber said that time is money, but money can make no time. So it's not what about time we're living for now. We're living at how we make our money. Because how we make our money can give us time. Because most of us like being work like 9 to 5, we don't have time for ourselves, like to enjoy our life. Even though like we being grown, we have like kids, we have wives, so we have to take care of them. So now we don't have much time to be living our life the way we're supposed to live. So for me, we have, first of all, we have to have a goal in life. Like you can say, okay, I'm gonna be doing this for a couple times, even though you don't have like much money to start it, what you want to be. You have to, you can get a job from 9 to 5. You can get a job from 9 to 5, so you can save that money to build what you want to do for 5 or 10 years after. Because most of us don't like go learn something for 10 or 5 years because they feel like it's being so long to learn something for 5 or 10 years and to go work on it. But they don't know that the time will not stop, because even though you don't learn that thing that's gonna take you 5 years or 10 years to learn, to work on it, but you still gonna have this age. The 10 years, the 5 years still gonna pass. So imagine that today you wake up and you go to work and you save that money and you said, like life is like being like this, like okay, that's couple of money you have, you being rich. No, you have to think like something like 5 years or 10 years. When like, okay, for now I have 24 years old, and next year I'm going to be 25. Okay, what I'm gonna do with my 6 years left? Yo, we have to think like to build something we can use. We can like being working on it from for now, and after 5 or 10 years you're gonna say, okay, I built this thing. Now this thing gonna give me money to be taking my freedom, for I can enjoy my life the way as I want to live. But if you're thinking about the today of tomorrow, you're still not gonna see what you're building, because you have to think, you have to build something like for 5 or 10 years. I know sometimes it's gonna be difficult when you're thinking like, if I'm gonna be successful with the thing I'm building, because teacher Michael not just come one day with this idea and said that, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do this. No, you think, you said, okay, how am I gonna make this? How am I gonna, because life is very, very easy, like to learn what you're doing. Because I think like yesterday, I come to the Zoom and I just leave my hand like this. And teacher Michael said it's not like this. But I've been thinking, I've been searching for how I can do this thing. And now I've been doing it because I was searching. I need it. And when you need something, you have to go get it, because it's not gonna come to you. Okay? It's not gonna come to you. Okay, I need to learn how to speak English well, properly, and clearly. Like if someone is hearing or talking up with me, for you can see the language is very clearly and listening. So I have to go to school, learn, and practice. But if you want to speak English and you're just hearing, or when you're just waiting for teacher Michael for 1 cent, like he have school, he have learning school. If you want to be great in English, Teacher Michael can help you. So don't think about 1 or 2 days. Don't think about 1 or 2 days. You're gonna be great. So we have Teacher Michael for help. He's here for helping us. So if we want to be great in English, he can help us. Now, the Zoom is great. But the most thing I want when Teacher Michael to do for us, like when you're talking like with like each other, when you have like a mistake, I want him to correct this mistake, because if we keep talking like how to say this word, or it's not being great. Like when you're talking English, it's like you don't sound like professional, like you understand or how to do this, how to say this, because we have a teacher in the line too. You can just ask the teacher how to say this word, and I think that he can help us. So that was my sound for today. So thank you all for listening, and thank you, teacher, for giving me the mic. So thank you all for.
Great. Congratulations, our dear brother from another mother, and also from Dominican Republic. I know you folks are here. Most of you guys, you're Asian. That doesn't mean only Asian can do that. Other people can do it as well. But sometimes people think, okay, you guys, you're in the US. You're not in the US. But we're Asian. We're kind of spreading from different part of the world. Congratulations, our dear brother, Mr. Mario. Let's go with you, please, Miss Fatima. You get the microphone.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic. Good evening, folks, especially you, Teacher Michael. My name is Fatima Ali. I live in Dominican Republic, especially at Santiago. I am one of the student community courses. I'm happy, guys, to be with you to enjoy this beautiful event. So, once again, thank you, Teacher Michael. So now, let me start to the point about the question number 5. In my point of view, I believe good time management is one of the most important skills a person can have. It helps people use their time in a smart and meaningful way instead of wasting it on things that don't really matter. When we manage our time well, we can focus better, feel less stressed, and have clearer idea of what we want to achieve. In personal life, time management helps us find balance. It allows us to take care of ourselves, spend time with family and friends, and still have time to rest or do things we enjoy. This balance makes us feel happy and more organized. So in professional life, it shows discipline and responsibility. People who manage their time effectively usually finish their work on time, make better decisions, and earn respect from others. It can even open doors for new opportunities and success in the future. To me, good time management isn't just about planning your schedule. It's about learning how to live better. It helps you stay focused, confident, and in control of your own life. Thank you, teacher.
So thank you, and thank you very much, our beautiful Miss Fatima. You did a wonderful job, and I really congratulate you, because you are a really good example for the other guys, especially in your class. Congratulations, and thank you, our beautiful one. So now, Mr. Emmanuel, you're gonna be the last person in that question. Our dear boy there from Tigwav. You get the microphone, open it, and try to say things, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. Good evening, everybody. You already know that it's always a pleasure for me to be here in that beautiful environment to talk about time management, one of the most precious things people have all over the world. And first of all, I want to talk about personal life. It's really important. That will help you to get a better work. When you manage time wisely, you have enough time for the rest, like hobbies, family, and friends, not just work. And that really help as well for improving self-disciplines, when you are consistent, following a schedule, building self-responsibility and discipline that will lead you to growth and better habits. And sometimes you have high self-confidence, meeting goals and managing responsibility, successful boosts your self-esteem and motivation. And professional life, you get a better quality of work. With proper planning, you can dedicate enough time to each task, improving accuracy and creativity. And you can have a career advancement. Professionals who manage their time well often gain promotion and often new opportunities. Stronger professional relationship, when you are punctual and dependable, coworkers and clients are more likely to trust and respect you. I can say to you in summary, good time management leads to less stress, more success, and greater satisfaction in all areas of life. It's the foundation of for balance, productivity, and personal well-being. This is my answer, Teacher Michael. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you very much. Thank you, Armelian, like to all of you folks who had opportunity to say things about that question, the question number 5, but especially you, my dear brother, from another mother, you, Mr. Emmanuel. You really did a really good job. I really appreciate, and I really thank you as well. I know the situation in Haiti, especially in your area, bad connection, but tonight you're kind of blessed because you had opportunity like to do it, and you did it as well. So thank you, and thank you, Armelian. Okay, so now guys, we're gonna go with that question, the question number 6. It's a kind of personal, guys. You're gonna have things to say. So the question number 6 says, what strategies do you personally use to stay focused and avoid procrastination? And how do you handle unexpected events or disruptions to your planned schedule? What do you guys have to say?
Okay, thank you, Teacher Michael. What strategies do you personally use to stay focused and avoid procrastination? I got two things that really help me, to stay focused and avoid, procrastination. First, I always, try to set a good environment, that fits to my work plan. And then I try, to, take some sheet of paper and then on my bedroom walls, I put them all the things that I need to realize in my, on a day or on a month so that I can, stick to it. Whenever I see those things, it will remind me of about the thing that I need to do, and then I just go straight to that thing and try to make that happen. And the other thing as well, it might be shocking you guys because it's pray. Pray really help me, to overcome procrastination because sometimes I got a lot of things, that going on in my head. If I'm in a situation where it requires, supernatural things, and then I know that I can't do anything just, to overcome the situation, I just, take me back and pray. While I pray, God, I ask God, for help. It's like, I take a chill pill. I feel relaxed. And after that, I regain, my thinking. Because, when you thinking about things that you can overcome, and then you start, feeling, frustrated about the situation, you start complaining. And then me, when I just take myself back and then I pray, I feel a certain release. And then I just get back to work. It's the thing that really helped me, to overcome, procrastination. And how do I handle, unexpected event? It's, the fact that I used to plan my day and then start with my most important thing in a day. Sometimes it happen, even though that, I got unexpected things happen in my life, it just happened after, doing my most important thing. But if it happened while I doing, my most important thing, if it is urgent thing, I try, to handle the issue, so quickly so that I can get back, to my most important thing. I think it's all, and thank you, teacher.
Congratulations, dear brother. We really think and we really congratulate you. Really good. Miss Neftali, please. Let's go quick because of the time. Let's go really quick.
Sure, because there is a lot of hand right here. So yeah, me personally, stay focused all the time. Avoid procrastination, guys. We are not robot. Sometimes we know what is the consequences, and we don't know when we don't like when those kind of things happen to us. But unfortunately, sometimes we cannot avoid that. We cannot do anything for that. And me personally have been in a lot of situations that I cannot stay focused. So one of the strategy that I have, me personally, it's been a while that I am starting my day every single day by exercise first. Even though I wake up 5 minutes before an appointment that I have, no, I'm not going to be part of this appointment without exercise because sometimes, we want to do more. You think that in my mind, I have to do more. I have a lot of things in my mind. I have my future in my hand. I have to take care of family. I cannot be losing time like that. But unfortunately, we cannot because the body just say, it's not my fault, but I cannot. I cannot do anything for you right now. You should take a break. So for that reason, before everything, my body comes first. I'm going to exercise in the morning. And I can say it's been one of the key point of the changement in my lifestyle. It's been a while. So, sometimes I procrastinate not because of me, because honestly, I do almost everything that it's up to me. For example, I don't use TikTok. I am no longer have um Facebook in my phone, and when I go on YouTube, for example, if I want to know something and I need some video to support my research, I'm not going to make any research like in Instagram or TikTok, those like that. No, I'm going to use YouTube. And when I go to YouTube, I avoid as much as I can Reels, because when you go to a Reels, you can think, okay, I'm going to watch only one, and you end up watch like 2 hours of Reels by watching short video, things like that. So for hours, and I avoid them. Like, I'm struggling with them like drugs, honestly. But it's just an example. It's not something personal, okay? Yeah. And so for a reason, when I go to YouTube and I go straight in the search, and I just do my research and get back in my things again. So sometimes it's not up to me because, for example, me personally, before I didn't get used to say no to people. For example, they can say, Neftali, uh, um, please give me some favor. I'm going to say yes to you because I just feel ashamed of myself to say to someone, no, I can't. It's like a sin for me. It was like a sin for me because it's no longer me like that anymore. And I'm not like putting people, if you want Neftali to give you some favor, you should advertise by time. If you just say that to me right now, I'm not doing any favor. I ain't doing any favor 20 minutes after. No, I just got it scheduled and I have to, uh, you know, follow the schedule. Yes, it's a really good place. I'm going to help you, but it's going to take his time. And I think when those kind of things happen, when those unexpected events, when those disruption, it comes from the people that you love, family members, a close friend. You cannot just like disappoint that person in a bad way. You should be, I just say them kindly understand that I'm working. Understand even though I'm in my house, but I'm working. I have my office in my bedroom, so you should understand. I can help you, but it's going to take his time. And I just put that person a deadline because I'm not going to say you, I cannot, no. But I'm going to just procrastinate your plan because I already had mine. So when I think this is the only way that I can endure those unexpected events, because until now, even though before I was like easier, but until now I still don't have the ability to say to when I have a schedule, because even though I do make a schedule every single morning, but most of the time I don't follow them. And it's not because of me, because I'm a responsible person, but because of other people who who count on you, and who are expecting things from you, so you cannot say them no. And I think when I procrastinate like that, that affect my personal life, my personal future. So I just try make sure to let my beloved uh friend, my beloved family member know, kindly understand that I cannot for now.
Mhm.
So that is the only way that I can under those situations that can change my plan schedule.
Mhm.
Thank you so very much, Sir Michael.
Mhm. So congratulations, my beautiful one, Miss Neftali. Because I will always say that, because when you're talking, you're really young, but there's wisdom in what you're saying, in your thoughts. And I think you're a really good example. You are kind of following Miss Steffi, because Miss Steffi, she's kind of the champion. We get Miss Yolanda. Those ladies, they're kind of amazing. And you as well, every day I talk about you because you've been doing a really great job. I'm so proud of you. I really love you as well. Congratulations, and just keep it up. Keep it up. So now we're gonna go with our dear brother, Mr. Thierry. You get the microphone, brother. Just open it and try to say things, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks another time for this opportunity. And the subject is very good subject. What strategies do you personally use to stay focused and avoid procrastination? And how do you handle unexpected events or disruption to your planned schedule? The strategy that I use for my personal, I can say, to stay focused and avoid procrastination, I first of all I set goals. I just to know exactly when to do something and accomplish every day my tasks. And after I slice a little bit the big task. I transform big tasks in small task just to use very easy. And after in my work every 25 minutes in my work, in hard work, I always take 5 minutes just to take a rest because it's really good for your health. And I delete it, or I conceal distraction. I put my telephone away. I stay in a calm environment, and I cut notification just to stay concentrate. And after I begin by the most difficult tasks. It means I eat the food, and the second I can say, you know, how do you handle unexpected events or disruption to your planned schedule? How I handle my unexpected events. And I always give little bit time free on my planning just to observe the urgency or the emergencies, and I reorganize my priorities quickly, and what can be delayed is delayed, and what can do right now. And I stay calm, and I take concentration. Um I I concentrate on what I can concentrate. What I cannot, I just notice that and I will do it later. And after I take my copybook just to note the unexpected events, and for anticipating next time, just to do it next time, just to not forget them. And the conclusion, the secret is not control everything, because you can't control everything, because everything were there before you. And um after I stay flexible, I stay concentrated, and I know how to bounce quickly when everything is changed. And I hope that um that's all that I can say, and I hope that you enjoy my speech. Thank you.
Yes, thank you a million, my dear brother. You did it. I love it. I really congratulate you because it's not only English. You know it as well. It's not English. It seemed like when you're saying something, I'm trying like to see in which page you are in, especially in the Eat That Frog. It's a really good one. I love it. I love it. So I
Yeah.
read that book like twice, but I listened to it like many times. I really love it, and I'm trying like to see the way I can really apply it. I love your comment. I love Mr. Stanley and Miss Neftali as well. You guys, you've been doing a really great job. I think Haiti really need people like you, even though we are not talking about politics stuff. But you know, if we can really organize our life, really do things in the best way, that can really get really good effects on other people around us. Thank you, my dear brother, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you.
So now we're gonna go with different people. Be patient with me, guys. We're gonna go with a different brother, Mr. Emmanuel. After Mr. Emmanuel, Austin. After Austin, Mr. Mario. Let's go, please, Mr. Emmanuel. Be patient, you do it, folks. Let's go, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. This question is a great one because, you know, all over the world, we are facing up with bad situation, and sometimes we have to procrastinate on something. But what I do every single day, I set clear priorities goal. For example, tomorrow, I already know what I'm gonna do when I wake up and what I'm gonna do during the day. In general, I wake up at 5 in the morning and I read because, you know, I'm a bookworm. I love that. And during the day, I go to work. It was impossible for me to read when I'm back home because of my son. It's almost impossible for me to stay focused in my reading process. I really love waking up in the morning and to read something. When I got work, I started working. And then when I'm on break, I take advantage to answer some messages on my contact, especially talking to friends and family all over the world. And then when I'm back home, I am with my family. I have to take care of myself, like taking my lunch and play with my son and do other things for my family. And before going to bed, I have to do something for my family, like, you know, prepare some spiritual stuff. Those things are really, really helpful. When I get clear thing in my head, it is better for me to do everything that I want to do during the day. For me, this is the key. When you already know, not when you wake up, you do what I'm gonna do this morning, what I'm gonna do today, but you already know what you have to do during the day. It's really important. And sometimes when I'm under with a bad situation, for example, last time I got a member of my family, a close member of my family, was really sick, but I can't read. I can't focus on my reading process. What I do, but I take advantage to listen some audiobook. It's better for me because when I'm reading, I wanna take focus in my reading process, but I prefer to listen the same thing in English, like the audiobook, because I really love listening audiobook and sometimes podcast in order to stay organized and to stay motivated in my reading process and especially in my learning process in English, because my goal is to go every single day to make another step. This is why sometimes you can do anything. So, for example, last time I got a coworker who passed away. That touched me a lot because it's like not too young, but he is about 60 years old, but it was a great one at work, but that touched me. But after a few days, I prefer to listen some music in order to feel relaxed. This is something that I do when I'm facing up with a bad situation. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for this opportunity.
Thank you, and thank you a million. My dear brother, my really will brother, I really congratulate you. You really did it, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I'm really sorry for your loss, especially losing like somebody, even though a coworker. I think that's really a kind of touches as well. So thank you. Thank you very much. And I was thinking about Mr. Thierry comment as well, like taking little breaks, That can really help our body just to keep moving forward. So thank you, my dear brother, Mr. Emmanuel.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men, même si yo ta déporté ou. Apprendre anglais tande, ou sonje m'te pale yo? My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur le grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.